didn't see you there. Come follow me. Come follow me. Come follow me. Well, welcome to my TED Talk, guys. We have 3 main points to tap into. The first point, we're going to be talking about self-awareness and how it's going to tie into rule breaking and judgment. So self-awareness is a big key part in life that I believe that everybody needs to have, because when you have self-awareness, you have confidence. And when you have confidence, you can break things and barriers that are in your way in order for you to succeed in life. So as time went on in my whole little high school career, I went through different types of development. Sometimes I don't speak, sometimes I do speak. All based off of my self-awareness, because I have to have an understanding of other people around me and the things that I may say or project out of my mouth, because if you don't have self-awareness, it's not going to go a long way at all. So for my first quote that I picked out and saw from Pablo Picasso is, learn the rules like a pro so you can break them like an artist. Now when he says break them like an artist, I really thought to myself, you have to break certain rules in order for you to make your own rules for yourself, so you can respect yourself, so you can grow, and so you can be strong as an individual. Now to my second quote by Tony: emotional maturity does not come with age, it comes from self-awareness. Now, you ever heard of people being a little bit mature for their age, or being, act a little bit older? It's because they're more aware and awakened of who they are as a person. Now, when you are more awakened and aware of who you are as a person, you know what you lack and what you're strong at. And then you're gonna push that self-awareness to make the weakness your strengths, and your strengths the reason why you're the best. Now, we're going on to judgment. Judgment is all the way around us. Now, if you have a strong sense of self-awareness now, judgment is not going to affect you at all, because you know who you are, and nobody can take that or change that from you. So this is a quote by a Japanese prophet: when the characters of a man is not clear to you, look at his friends. Now, when it says friends, I think about their surroundings. And your surroundings is the people that is around you, the general. And the people that are around you shape your personality and your characteristics as a person. So if you're around a lot of people who do bad habits, you're going to have a lot of bad habits. But if you're around a lot of people who have good habits, you're going to have good habits. But if you have, then again, self-awareness, you're going to have that, and that is all about self-awareness. So let me do my little mapping, all right? So boom, you got rules, which is also going to be tied into self-awareness with making your own rules. Then you have judgment, putting different types of people in your corner. So knowing yourself and putting yourself around basically clones of yourself. And having both of these can lead to better self-awareness. Now, the characteristics that is tied to self-awareness is your personality traits. So what are your pet peeves? What are the things that you don't like, and what are the things that you do like? And then you weigh those out, and then you surround yourself around people who have the same or similar ideas. Then you go over here as artists. You should want to believe that in yourself that we are all artists in some type of form or fashion, because we all have creative thinking and creative minds. And we need to tie that also to self-awareness. And then of age, as we all know, age is nothing but a number, in some aspects. But that can also tie into self-awareness, because not everybody grows and changes and becomes better in the same type of pace. You could be 11 years old knowing exactly what you want to do in life. Or you could be 32 and still have no clue what you want to do. These two ages, there's nothing wrong with neither one of them. Because at 11, they may not know, but they don't have the materials to go get after it. 32, they got the materials to go get after it. They just have to figure out what that idea is. Because once you figure out what you want to do and have that sense of self, ain't nothing going to stop. All right. So my philosophy on sense of self is that you should be able to conquer and become whoever you want to be, because you know who you are. And it doesn't have to be completed in a day or 2 days or 3 days. It takes time. A lot of people want to rush to things. Like, we're about to graduate. There's no rush to start life, because life is ahead of us. But about time you look up, it could be rushed or go by really, really fast if we don't have a good sense of self. If you're not having an understanding of who you are in the moment, then you can lose your sense of self. And then you're going to be 32 or older, 55, middle age for real, 55, and you have no clue who you are, what you want to do, what you like and dislike, because you lacked self-awareness. I feel like self-awareness is one of the most powerfulest things known to mankind, because self-awareness can catapult you into great opportunities, get you in the door for like businesses, career options, new ideas, getting you a new house, a car, all of this stuff off of one word: self-awareness. This word right here, I believe, can get you gold, money, everything that you could possibly want to obtain, because you know what you want. But it can also be a dangerous thing if you don't have that. Because if you don't have a good sense of self, then you have things like drugs, abuse, stuff like this that will rot your brain, because you have depression that goes with that, anxiety that goes with that. People lose lives or do terrible and bad things because they don't have a strong sense of self. They don't understand what they could become because they allowed the bad habits to consume who they are. And I believe if you have a strong sense of self, you can have good habits and produce good habits for everyone around you. All right. So you have to learn, again, you have to learn how to break the rules for yourself in order for you to become that artist that you want to become, to be successful. I'm sorry, y'all, I don't know how to spell success, but nevertheless, I digress. Okay, now, self-awareness is the main point and goal I was trying to get at. And thank you for listening to my TED Talk, and hopefully y'all learned something from this video. Cheerio.